Hey everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. We're talking about all things rock, hard rock, and heavy metal. I want you to buckle up, my fellow metalheads. It's time to break down the album Weight of the World, which is the latest entry of righteous metal from Christian metal veterans Fear Not. But before we get into this album, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss another epic edition of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. All that and more when the Metal Coach returns. Coming up next. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm your host, Steven, the Metal Coach Holley, and on tonight's episode, we're reviewing Fear Not's latest album, Weight of the World. Let's go ahead and meet the warriors behind this album. You have Eddie Green on lead vocals, Chris Sorensen on lead guitar and backing vocals, founding member Larry Worley on lead guitar and backing vocals, Rod Romero on bass and backing vocals, and rounding out the lineup, you have Gary Hansen on drums and backing vocals. So let's not wait any longer. Let's go ahead and check out this terrific album and break every track down. Let's go. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's start out with the title track, Weight of the World. I'm telling you what, this track is brilliant. It opens up with a riff that is thick and unrelenting, and the rhythm section of Romero on bass and Hansen on drums isn't just holding it down. They're pushing this track forward. Heavy, locked in, and brilliant. Then, Eddie Green's vocals are all heart and grit. You can hear the pressure in his voice, like a man who's been through it all and came out swinging. No fake toughness, just raw honesty. Then, you have the guitars. Man, I'm telling you what. Sorensen and Worley, they are the real deal. That main riff drags you into the trench, and when that solo hits, it cuts through like a lifeline. It's not flashy. It means something. Every note, a punch thrown with intent. This song doesn't beg for relief. It fights under the weight, and that's what makes it stand out. It's not about being crushed. It's about carrying the load with your faith and your fire. Man, what a brilliant track. Let's go ahead and take a listen to it right now. Let's go. Guys, up next on our breakdown of all the tracks on Weight of the World by Fear Not is the track A Circle Complete. I tell you what, this is one of my favorites on here. It opens with a clean, moody riff that's very reflective but loaded with a ton of intent. The build is slow, deliberate, and then all of a sudden, man, that chorus just crashes in like a light breaking through the storm clouds, and you just feel better. Eddie Green delivers vocals that are raw and real and full of depth and power. You feel the lyrics in your soul, and I love it. But then, you got to talk about the rhythm section of Rod Romero and Gary Hansen. Man, they're tight in the pocket with a solid groove and just a killer backbone for the track. They carry the weight of the track and give the soaring moment something to stand on and build on. The guitar work from Sorensen and Worley is sharp and emotional. They don't overplay. They elevate the track just with the way they play. The solo doesn't show off. It testifies. It is just a brilliant track. Let's go ahead and take a listen to a little bit of A Circle Complete. Let's go right now.
By the way, I know that if I reach up to you,
Up next on our tracks that we're going to break down off of the album Weight of the World by Fear Not is Finish the Race. I love this track. It slows things down a bit, but don't call it soft. It is a battle-worn power ballad, in my opinion. I love it. The kind you play when your tank's empty, you're feeling down, but you're still pushing forward and not giving up. The guitars start out clean and reflective, setting the tone like a deep breath before the final stretch of a race. Hanson's drumming stays tight and deliberate, while Romero lays down a bass line that hums with quiet strength, no flash, just backbone. Eddie Green is not just singing here, he is testifying. You feel every line that he sings like he lived it. It's not written, it is in his soul. It's not about how fast you run, it's about not quitting when it hurts and relying on Jesus for strength. Then Sorensen and Worley drop in the solo that doesn't try to steal the spotlight. It raises the banner, and it is epic. Subtle, melodic, full of purpose, just brilliant. This is one of my favorites, like I said. I love the lyrics, and it's just a great track. Let's go ahead and take a listen to this brilliant track, Finish the Race, right now.
I beg and I plead, I fall and I bleed. Help me get on my feet again. I'm down on my knees, begging you please to finish this race I started.
Okay, guys, let's go ahead and talk about track number 4 on the album. It's called Crashing Down. I've actually done a review of this track when it first released, when founding member and guitarist Larry Worley reached out to me and asked if I would. This is one of my all-time favorite tracks from Fear Not, even back to their early stuff, and here is why. This track is a hard rock banger, blending classic metal vibes with that modern edge. Eddie Green's voice is raw, soulful, and commanding, and the verses just draw you in, and then the chorus explodes. I personally think it's a Dio meets David Coverdale with just a lot of fire. It is brilliant. That hook is massive, emotional, and it is built for the arenas. You'll be singing along after the first listen, I'm telling you what. Romero's bass lines drive with melodic punch. Hanson's drums are tight and relentless, really pushing the song forward. And then you have Worley's rhythm crunches and supports with smooth background vocals. And then Sorensen leads soar with that solo that is technical yet soulful. Crashing Down is melodic hard rock anthem with heart and hooks, and I love it. This is a brilliant track, so you got to crank this one up, and let's go take a listen to the song Crashing Down. Let's go. Guys, let's go ahead and get into the final track on Fear Not's album, Weight of the World. This is the track called Blue on Black, and I tell you what, I love this track. This one is bluesy. It is a slow burn. It is full of heart. It's full of soul. I really get early 90s Poison vibes from this one. When you listen to the sample, you'll understand why I say that. I think this track is brilliant. It trades speed for depth, and it just hits differently. Blue on Black is Fear Not at their most vulnerable. And man, it is brilliant. Eddie Green's vocals are brilliant. He doesn't just sing this one, he lives it. His tone is weathered, soulful, and full of pain, and that you feel it in your bones and in your soul when he sings every line. There's no screaming for effect, just raw honesty. And when that chorus hits, man, it is like the wounds breaking open, beautiful, broken, and bold. Romero's bass is thick and steady. It rumbles not just under the mix, but through it. Hanson's drumming is all feel, controlled, textured, and perfectly paced. He lets the song breathe and then drives it home when it counts. Worley just lays down a clean, moody rhythm that sets the tone, dark but not defeated. Sorensen comes in with the melodic lead lines that haunt the edges, and then the solo. It doesn't show off, it speaks. Every note bends with purpose, pure feeling, no filler. Blue on Black is just a master class in restraint and emotion. It's heavy without being loud, powerful without posturing. Fear Not digs deep here, and they've come up with something just brilliant. One of my favorites on the album. Guys, get your phones out, turn down the lights, crank this one up, and let's go check out Blue on Black, final track off of Weight of the World by Fear Not. Let's go. Weight of the World by Fear Not is more than a comeback album. It's a mission statement. Fear Not wears the faith on their sleeves without sounding preachy, and they bring the kind of grit and honesty that is sorely missing from modern Christian rock. The production is tight, the songwriting is seasoned, and the performance are all heart. If you're into great Christian classic hard rock and metal, or even modern rock, hard rock with a spiritual backbone, this album deserves a spot in your rotation. It is freaking brilliant. I give it 10 out of 10. One of the best of this 2025. So there you have it, guys. The new EP from Fear Not called Weight of the World. Drop your thoughts in the comments section. I want to hear your take. And I want to hear your favorite moments from what we've talked about on tonight's episode. Guys, before you leave tonight, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another epic episode of Metal Nights. We are building this channel brick by brick with pure metal and your voice, and I need to hear from you. Also, let me know what you would like for me to react to in the future episodes so I can start working on it. Go back to work, about to be back in the classroom and back on the soccer field, so get them to me quick so I can get on them, okay, guys? Guys, if you love what we're doing here on the channel, you want to keep this train rocking and rolling, please go check out the merchandise store. Go grab yourself something cool to rep the channel. And if you get something, put some pictures on the channel, on the comment section, so I can see you rocking the new gear, guys. Also, if you want to check out the membership plan that we have on Fourth Wall, please go check out my special perks for only $3 a month, and it goes directly back into the channel, and it helps me continue to do what I want to do on this channel, and that is spread the love of hard rock and metal to around the world. Guys, I want to thank you tonight for joining me, and remember, guys, keep it fun, keep it metal, crank up something loud today, keep that metal flame burning, and never let anyone make you feel afraid. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Keep it metal.